Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to Love Morning. A little morning connection time, a little time to just think about what do we have to be grateful for today. Little time to just have a little connection here and remind ourselves that we have the ability to connect as we go through our days. I needed that right now. I slipped into a little bit of, I don't know, I'm fighting off some sadness and negativity. But maybe we'll start with a song and see where that goes from here. And say, it's time for love morning, time for love morning. It's time for love morning, we'll do it right now. It's time for love morning, it's time for love morning. Never been here, I'll show you how. We share a little bit of gratitude with our friends. We share some up attitudes until the end. And then we just sit around and joyfully shout, hey, that's what Love Morning's all about. Good morning. Welcome to Love Morning. Good morning, Betsy. I was just thinking about you. Actually, since I think you might be, well, we got a small gathering now. I'm going to tell you what I was thinking about you. Oh, no, not that. That was last night, middle of the night. What I was thinking about you this morning was that I so appreciate, and you are a precious person who is someone who is in a space in your growth and your self-confidence and your spiritual place and your practices that I don't have as many people like you in my life as I thought. And so I really want to lean on you. Maybe that's the wrong way to say it. I need to ask some, I've made notes to ask for your advice and help in trying to increase my support network in ways that I need some help. So I will be reaching out to you and talking to you soon. Because I had a little bit of a dip yesterday. First I'll say hello to everyone. Hello, Beth. And hello, Angela. Good morning. And anyone who might be joining us from YouTube. We're on YouTube and Facebook right now. And yeah, so yesterday was a little bit tough. I had a few physical things that didn't go so well. I had my physical therapy appointment where I was hoping to hear, you're doing great. That pain you're feeling, that's just the muscle loosening up. He's like, oh no, you're not. I didn't realize how messed up your neck was. I never looked at it from this angle. So actually, no, you're gonna have to stop doing these exercises and let that pain, it's aggravated. You're gonna have to slow down. And so I'm like, wait, not only was I not making progress like I thought, but the progress I thought I was making wasn't real progress, and I actually had to move slower. Like my exercise, probably won't need to see it. I have to do this. I have to move my neck like this and slightly stretch out the back of my neck. And it just got frustrating to realize, oh my gosh, it's going to be a long time. Because I was starting to have, and then I have these stories of how am I ever gonna be able to have a normal posture? Is it? And I was started to have the stories oh, if I can get my posture right in the sitting, it's gonna be easier for me to do meditation. It's gonna be easier for me to do things like that I struggle with sitting. And then it also, anytime a body ache or pain doesn't heal quickly, for me, and I think some people feel this too, as you get older, it gets more difficult to just brush it off. It's like, oh, that's these things that you never used to notice or things you didn't think about. Like, oh gosh, I'm not as resilient. And there's a few things on my list. So these are the things that were kind of rattling me. And even I had this really powerful this weekend was so incredible as far as the growth that I was going through. And I felt like I'm kicking ass. And then I kind of got hit with a few things yesterday where I'm like, oh, the road ahead is so much farther than I thought, and maybe it doesn't even lead to where I think it is, and maybe the people that I thought were my guiding lights of, yeah, if I could just follow what they're doing, and then I'm like, wait, I think they're fucking just struggle just as much as I do. So Betsy's saying, feeling you. 2 steps forward, 1 step back. That's how I feel. That's exactly it. I felt like yeah, I guess it's good reminder. Thank you. Good morning, David. And good morning, Christine. Good morning, good morning. If anyone has got something they're grateful for, I would love to hear it. So I'm grateful that I have some self-awareness around this. I'm grateful that everything that is happening is, well, I'll take this. I'll say this. I'm grateful that I'm now in a place where even as I'm having these thoughts, for example, about aging or about, being discouraged or frustrated, I'm doing a better job of trying to observe it. Going, how does that feel in let me see if I can feel that in my body. A little bit, feel like, okay, I think I can feel why that doesn't feel good. So that's encouraging. And I'm encouraged that I'm reading some things that have been very helpful and I've been doing the Sam Harris Waking Up app. And I'm really impressed by the little lessons in between the introductory course meditations. He's got some really, really solid stuff. Angela says, I have severe neck and back pain. I meditate laying down or with my neck, back, and arms fully supported. No shame in modifications for comfort. True, and I do meditate in a chair right now. Well, when I say meditate, I'm learning to meditate in a chair. It becomes clear from these lessons that I do not know how to meditate. I do not have the experiences described. Betsy is grateful to have people in her life that inspire her, like me. Thank you, Betsy. Jasmine on YouTube sharing, I'm cultivating gratitude to be getting older too. Been dealing with some health and aging stuff too, and finding grace in the way I'm able to be with it and practice caring for myself. Betsy is grateful to keep learning and growing. Joyous says, I'm grateful for pro bono attorneys, and I'm grateful for a sunshine morning and a future bike ride this afternoon. After this. Pierre, hello to you in Amsterdam. Pierre is grateful for a new physical therapist. Speaking of aging bodies. I'm grateful. I've got therapy right after this. I'm going to see one of my therapists and try to increase my somatic awareness. And then I've got lunch with my friend Tevye, and I need to ask him his advice on a few things. And he is someone who is really, never mind. He has got things that I need to learn. And then I've got a doctor's appointment for a different body ailment that is a little too embarrassing for me to share. No need. I'm working on my need to share everything. One of my chapters right now is doing things for me, which I need to figure out how much of the things that I'm doing currently need to continue. Christine is grateful for psilocybin to help get off my meds. It's going really well. Are you're microdosing, or are you doing like larger doses with therapeutic settings and things like that? I'm very curious. I'm been microdosing as well lately as part of my detox from stimulants and intoxicants and bad habits. I have a glucose monitor on right now. So over the last 24, 48 hours, it's been very interesting to see what is it that kicks in my glucose. I'm still trying to figure it out, because I guess I thought it was just candy, but I think it's just eating after a long, after fasting, I get the spike. I'm trying to figure it out, but where's it going with that? But that's, I'm not doing a very good job of discipline with my food or social media. at the end of the day, I am really, and I think that's one of the things that I've been why my is working on my lack of peace is I've been quite judgmental to myself about my eating and my inability to just fast or inability to not binge. Like I will just eat something till it's gone. I mean, and I was doing that whether sober or not sober. So it's not like this is filling the hole of drinking and what, I'll wean. I gotta, I mean, I'm thinking like, do I need hypnosis or something? It's really, and the thing about eating is that, yes, no, I recognize the craving. I make the choice not to eat it. Recognize the craving, make the choice not to eat it. And I can do that 30 times. And then 9 o'clock, I just ate 2 bowls of cereal. Damn it. Yeah, is Diet Dr. Pepper a good thing to deal with the craving and fill my belly, or is that a bad thing because it's Diet Dr. Pepper? Hey, Bill. And wait, did I miss? I thought I saw. Tommy, there you go. Good to see you, Tommy. Bill says, boy, this thing just scrolls away. Celebrating 15 years on the job. The sunshine and my Hug Nation gratitude family. Yeah. Rex is saying uppers and downers suck. Always go sideways. Microdosing and working out is the best. Yeah. So they say. Carolyn saying, when I was sad as a kid, my mom used to make me count my blessings. I'm not happy with the way this window is going. Congratulations on beginning your engineering journey. Oh, Zevia Stoda. Yeah, Zevia's okay. I don't know. I do. I use a lot of Truvia, the sweetener with a little bit of stevia and erythritol in it. Joyce bought a new Snickers yesterday with brownies. Yum. I love that Love Mornings remind you of counting blessings with your mom. Yeah, that's beautiful. Well, I'm grateful that I have so much. I mean, gratitude is so nice because I'm 51 and my body is working so fantastic. I was getting frustrated that I was starting to. Here's a mushroom root beer tincture. So I've struggled to do I keep this path of just full confession all the time? There's if you watch me do my haircut, one of the reasons why I was going to shave my head is because I'm thinning in the back, and it looks kind of funny to have all pink and then goes to dark roots and then thin. So it really highlights this thinning in the back of my head with the dyed hair. And I think that's something that has been kind of bumming me out too, is the recognition that, I'm trying something for hair growth, but it might be the end of my pink hair. I don't like the look of a patch of white in the middle of the pink hair. I'm not a fan of that look. So if I don't like that look, then maybe it's time to start wearing my hair differently. And that's a little bit, maybe that's therapeutic. Maybe that's what this next chapter needs. And it's funny, I've said I was going to shave my head, and the number of people that are saying, no, keep the mohawk. It's and so then I got to deal with this thing of okay, here I am wanting to listen to not care about what people think. But now I'm like, oh gosh, if everyone thinks I look good with a mohawk, then what if I shave it and then no one finds me attractive anymore, and then I'll be alone? But then I can go, okay, these are thoughts. So just let them go. But anyway, this is the window into my monkey mind. All right. Bubble water mushroom tip. I will check out that. Thanks, Betsy. All right. Cameron says nighttime cereal is a real temptation. I know. I mean, luckily I have like keto cereal and I put erythritol on it, so I'm not like having sugary cereal. It's pretty not bad. In fact, I looked and it did not seem to spike my glucose when I ate it. So that's good. That's good. Christine saying she's doing micro. Once off the meds, I'll do some journeys with bigger doses. Nice. Yeah, I almost did I had in the calendar that I was thinking of maybe doing a larger dose mushroom journey yesterday, and then decided, since I had such a big experience with the breath work this weekend, that I would spend more time integrating that experience before I introduced another big experience to my process. Oh, well, thank you for the kind words. I know that, there's also part of my current journey in therapy and recognition is understanding like some aspects of my flamboyancy are related to my childhood trauma and my seeking attention and, these are related to needs for being noticed. And I had a really beautiful experience yesterday, which is why I'm like, why do I think I took a step back? I took a huge step forward yesterday because I talked with my parents and I told them about this journey I'm on of looking at my childhood, early childhood trauma and how it relates to our relationship and our stuff growing up, and not in an accusatory or anger way. But I was able to share this with them without them being defensive and with them recognizing that we all did the best we could. And this is how, you evolve, is you do the best you can for your kids, and then they do better, and then they do better, and they do better, and we heal. And it really was a beautiful conversation. My dad thanked me for it. And I was kind of scared I didn't want to make him feel bad. And I didn't want him to be defensive. And also, I have these irrational fears of him judging me, or being dismissive or thinking I'm weak or not enough or something like that, It's all related, right? And so I thought that I was worried, this part of my mind was worried that if I mentioned these things, he'd be like, yeah, right. Okay, sure. It's my fault that you are weak, something like that. But he did not do that. He was very compassionate and he was very appreciative of the conversation and that he was invited into this, vulnerable place, which is a really, I think, a significant awareness that, the monster in my head that maybe has some factual roots in things that I experienced in my childhood, but that monster, that fearful thing that I'm afraid of their judgment and their dismissal and that monster doesn't exist. It may have probably never existed, but I'm scared of it, and it affects my behavior in an instinctual way. So seeing that, often it's metaphorical. I'm worried that, I'll have my dad's judgment. But here it was my actual dad, and there was no judgment. So it's like, it's just this mind pattern that I need to to get out of that groove and do using things like reparenting and microdosing to try to get some neuroplasticity and try to, get free of some of those recurring patterns. But so I got to have faith and just keep going, right? So we're going to have a few more, maybe a couple more minutes to share gratitude, and then we're going to have a hug, and then I'm going to go to therapy. Although I probably should be paying you. So thank you for listening. Tommy is grateful that his 73-year-old metabolism burns off more than he consumes. I eat about, I eat about an ounce of sugar every day. It's okay to binge. I do, and love every part of our pinky existence. Well, Tommy, you are a unique magic being. Joy is sharing that the note from the universe today says, "These are the times, Joyous, when hopes are dashed and chaos abounds, that golden opportunities, prize ideas, and new friends emerge, to be seen by the few who looked. Let's go crazy." Signed, the universe. Oh, well, thanks everybody for being here today. I am grateful for this opportunity to connect, and I will work on practicing being this person of connection and kindness and gratitude as I go into the day, into therapy, and with the strength of this gathering, and also the and as I have lunch today and go to the doctor's office, I will be an ambassador of love on behalf of us all. So I encourage you to do the same. Lots of love to you. Yeah, I'm trying to log my food as best I can, but you're right. The app does not make it very easy. So about my glucose monitoring thing I've got stuck in my arm right now. So you're right. I should probably be tracking better in a log. Good idea. Good to see you, Steve. Thanks everyone for being here. And wherever you are, if you want to join me with a hug right now, so we can hug ourselves and feel ourselves connected in this moment, beyond the physical, in this place of connection, intention, and love, supporting one another, amplifying one another's gratitudes. So wonderful to know there are beautiful, open-hearted people all around the world that we get to learn from, be inspired by. Let's take a deep breath in and squeeze. On behalf of Grandpa Caleb and all of you, thanks for being here for this gratitude gathering. I love you. Oh, the anniversary I was talking about, it's been almost 2 years of these every morning, and it's been 3 years of Gratitude Circles. We're celebrating our 3-year anniversary on Saturday with an all-day kind of Zoom fiesta. 3 years, my God. Hello, Etoile. Etoile is grateful for the time change, springing forward into love. Yes, I am very much appreciating these longer days, because honestly, I've been working on changing my intoxication habits, and when it got dark, it's a lot easier for me to do stuff when it's light. So it's a lot fewer hours of just darkness that I got to figure out what am I going to do in the dark. Love you. Bye. What am I using my GCM? It's Freestyle Libre. What happened? I got a little delay going on. Freestyle Libre. May the force be with you. Much love. Have a great day.